Okay, guys, welcome to my studio with this new tutorial. Sorry that I have to activate my. Okay. Oh, now I can hear. Okay. Welcome to everybody in this Fractal tutorial in English. Sorry, but I hope that you will understand me. This tutorial is for everybody. I would like to share with you some info regarding this very nice patch I love so much because I love Larry Carlton is one of my favorite guitar player, together with Steve Lukather, and this is the reason that I start with the version of the famous song 335, Room 335 of Larry Carlton on the live with Steve Lukather. So both of my very favorite guitar player in the world together, and I am honored in the past to show them in the live. So welcome to everybody. I switch off the chat to leave the space for the preset. Okay, I would like to share this preset. Okay, the preset is let's say very easy. There is not so many effects. You can see the tremolo and drive, but in reality it doesn't need. It's only because there is space and there is room to put them, and of course you can complete the patch as you want. First of all, the patch it will be free for everybody and will be available on the g66.eu website. So I don't know if it's already in the website, but please wait a few minutes that you will find it. So let's go to describe how did I did create this patch. The base, as usual, to make the sound of very famous guitar player is really difficult, because the problem itself is not the sound, it is the hand. it is the playing, and it's really difficult to play like Larry Carlton. But of course I would like to share with you some idea to create the patch using the famous overdrive special 100 Dumble amplifier, and you can find on Fractal some different version of this amp. I can show you. You have the ODS Clean, the ODS Ford, from Robin Ford version, for example, or HM. So I select some of this sound, and I create on the 4 channel available four different version, and you can find it on the scenes. For example, the scenes clean use the ODS Clean, for example, and the core is the amp and the cabinet. The cabinet, I use the rumble cabinet. Why I use the rumble? Because as I told you several times, I suggest you to check on the Wiki Fractal website. Let's go together. Wiki Fractal audio, and you can check on the EX guide. Okay, the matching of the cabinet and the amp, and you will find then with overdrive special Dumble, you can select the rumble cabinet on the cabinet model list, and if you search the rumble, okay, you will find based on Cliff Personal Dumble 4x12 closed back cabinet with AVL to 12-inch and so on. So you can select a different kind of rumble cabinet for the overdrive patch, and this for me is the core of this sound. So as I told you several times, the perfect matching of the amp and cabinet gives you the perfect sound. This is my opinion. Okay. So let's go to to discover the sound. Okay, I select a different rumble IR. I select this one with the 12L. I don't know exactly what it does mean, but we can dig it. But you can select, of course, other different rumble version. In any case, I prefer this one, with Bayer Dynamic 160 amp. So I can see a comment like the HRM will be an experiment of Dumble to get the same sound of Marshall. So honestly, I wanted to give you an hint, very important hint. I don't create my sound, my pitch using my eyes, but using my ear. This is really important to me. I don't take care about this version is made for this and this version is made for that and so on. I only want to use my ear, and if the sound is okay to me, I use it without any problem. And this is a very good suggestion, because if you take too much care about the name, the brand, you risk to lose some very important information. So this is my opinion, of course, absolutely. And of course, you can evaluate yourself the sound. So let's go to here the different version I create for this amp. As I told you, there are 4 channels. Okay, let's enlarge the editor, and of course I'm using the last editor, the version 5.0 beta 1. Please, I recommend you, if you wanted to use this version, let's make the backup, of course. And this patch is compatible only with this version, with the version 5. So if you have still the version 4, you cannot use it. But if you see the tutorial, you can replicate, and I invite you to replicate the patch yourself. It is a very good exercise you can do to learn what I want to do. Okay. So let's go to here. So this is the cabinet, and to me is the core. I use the ultra resolution cabinet because I don't use so much effect. I prefer to use the ultra resolution cabinet. Is a very good hint for you, and also I use the ultra high quality of the reverb. Okay, some people says that. FM3 is too. I'm using FM3 now, but of course this patch is available for is compatible with FM9 and AXFX3. I would like to say you that some people complain that with FM3 you have a very small CPU performance. This is not absolutely true. With FM3 you have the right performance to make the live gig and more, as I told you. You have the possibility to use the same block of the AXFX3, and you can get the big powerful of that block, so the big powerful of the reverb, the algorithm. But of course, if you have on live gig, you don't need to use the ultra high resolution reverb. You don't need to use the ultra resolution for the cabinet and so on. So you have to learn to optimize your preset for the proper use. Makes no sense to use ultra high resolution for the reverb for the live gig, because nobody can feel the difference with the economy version on with ultra high. So you can save CPU power to use for the other effects phone. So my best suggestion is to learn to optimize your preset. In this case, because I don't use so many effects, the main preset is the amp and the cabinet, nothing else. So I would like to use the most powerful block for this preset, even because the sound of Larry Carlton is very, let's say, I can say sophisticated sound. Is in, let's say, in the range of the hi-fi sound. Is a clean and not clean is in the middle, so it's not easy. So for this reason, I have this amazing possibility that I can use also with FM3. And especially in the last version, the last firmware 5, the performances of reverb as optimized, so you can save a bit percentage of CPU. Okay, so I suggest you to use the ultra high gain reverb, even because the sound of Larry Carlton is amazing. It's so how can I say? It's so warm. It's a big atmosphere. So to create the Larry Carlton sound, it is a matter of fingers of the head, nothing else. Lot of dynamic. You can see that the patch is nothing. The amp with the clean, the cabinet, and the reverb. Nothing else. But you can feel what dynamic I have. I switch off the microphone because otherwise you can hear the when I picking the string. Okay, this is the clean sound. This is not really clean, to be honest. You have to play with the dynamic of your finger and your pick. Okay, depending of how strong you pick on the string, if you can have is on the limit of the breakdown of the sound. So you have to take care a lot of the feeling you have with the guitar. For the last connection, some guys ask me which amp I'm using. I'm using the ODS. You can see here the ODS 100 clean amp. It is based on the Howard Dumble, the very amazing Howard Dumble amplify. So this is the clean. Okay, you can also add, for example, in my case, the tremolo. And I also have the possibility to use the both channel of A and B with pressing all the foot switch. I can select the channel B with different rate frequency. And also you can add the drive. As a drive, I use the Zen Master with the small drive regulation. But for the overdrive, I prefer to switch on C number. Okay, number 5, where I selected the version ODS 100 H, R, and M. It's a little bit distorted. There is more regulation, more control, the double drive and overdrive, bass, middle, and treble, with bright switch, presence, and master volume. And this is my favorite setting to achieve this sound. To me, it's amazing. It's a really creamy sound of. Okay, to get this sound, I use this record from Larry Carlton. It's not a record, an album from Larry Carlton, but an album from 4Play, one of my favorite band, where there is Hervé Mason, there is Nathan East on the bass. Is a blues force. I would like when I create the sound, I like to play over the song I wanted to replicate. And to play like I am together with the band. So it is a dream, of course, but let's try to play together with this really amazing sound. This blues force from the song is Blues Force from 4Play album. Yes, please. Okay. So let's enjoy with this amazing song. I love so much. So let's take care about the sound of Larry Carlton and my sound. I am on live. Okay, and so on, and so on, and so on. So this is how I usually try to replicate the sound, but I don't want to make exactly the same sound. I like to, let's say, stay in the mix together with this with this sound. This is only an inspiration for me, to me, and of course you are free to tweak the amp as you want, as you prefer, if you feel, and also depends a lot of the guitar. This is a Schecter acoustic, a semi-acoustic guitar, hollow body. Maybe the 335 sounds different, of course. So you have to tweak and adapt the pitch for your needs, of course. This is only a proposal. It is a base where you can create your sound. I think, okay, usually I create a very high gain sound. To create such kind of sound is really difficult because there is a lot of dynamic and it's not easy. And to me, Fractal is one of the best modeler, just because you can create this really dynamic sound very, let's say, easily. not so easily, but you can do it. Very simple. And you can see the preset is only amp, cabinet, and reverb. Okay, of course there is the volume pedal, but volume pedal is nothing more. Okay, let's see if there are some questions for you. Let me check. Ok. Come si chiama questo brano? Vito Castiglione. This song is a Blues Force from the album Yes Please. Of the band is a four-play. Quindi quattro giocatori. Okay, so I like to show you some other sounds I created. This is the crunch. I call it crunch. It's based on the ODS 100 HRM, but I have also the fourth version, pub mid. Much as more mid-range. And also there is the HRM mid is a different version with much more mid-range. This is the HRM. This is the HRM mid. And this is the Ford PAB mid. As I told you, you can also use on the reverb, you have two channels. The A channel is a medium plate, is my favorite reverb. I go to clean. If you press and hold the reverb foot switch, you can use the Nimbus Strato. And also the channel Yeah, also you can use the compressor. You can activate the compressor, the Studio F compressor, to have more compression on the cleaner. Yeah, so you can have a wide range of effects and possibility to tweak your sound as you want. So let's go to play over another song. Playing over the song, the backing track, help you a lot to understand if your sound is okay. So, for example, in the same of the blues force, you have a similar blues, okay, like this one. You should know. So I go to make a different selection of the scenes. Okay, guys. I hope that everything is clear. If you have questions, I'm here for you. Okay, amazing sound. Thank you very much, Massimo. The patch should be available very soon. Let me check because Susi should include the patch on the G66 website. Let me check for a few seconds. G66.eu. Let me check if yeah. Susi is amazing. Thank you very much, Susi. Okay, so this is the website. Let me check. Yeah. Okay, and you can find here the tutorial and the free preset. So I am really proud of this preset because I'm really satisfied because the sound of this sound is really nice, and it is not other modeler are able to reproduce such kind of dynamic sound in this really great manner. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope this tutorial is useful for you. If you have questions, you can write down your questions below the video, or you can contact me on my website, marcofanton.it. You can contact my Discord channel and so on and so on. So thank you so much for your attention, and enjoy this patch, and see you next time. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Ciao.